Good day, open hearts, and thank you for being here at the Ixchel Energy. I wanted to check with the cards to see what they say about the first day after the solstice. I usually pull the cards out to help me with the timing, so the video is not too long, but I'm just shuffling now, and we're pulling cards here. And I usually put 3 out with a question, but I had that jumper. So the jumper is so cool. The jumper says to make sure that we stand in gratitude to the human collective, because what we have achieved is not a small task. We were probably before 2012, we probably were going to blow ourselves up. But the fact that many of us started waking up, there's more people awake than sleep now in the planet. That's what turned everything around. I know that you might not be able to agree with this if you're always hooked on the news. Remember, bad news is always news and sells. So if you are always watching the news and getting updates on your phone to let you know this terrible thing happened now this other terrible thing happening across the world, and then in this other city, so you think that this isn't truth. But yeah, we turned the corner in 2012. So this is what this is telling us right now, that we're standing with the new sun, is that we stand in gratitude with the human collective, because the wisdom actually woke up enough people to come all the way to 2018, which is the portal year, where we stand in the new grid. Okay, number 10, it's also the number for new beginnings. So be in gratitude for the wisdom that you have received up until now, because now it's time to begin building what we really want. We are creating now with a lot more tools, more power. So make sure you're parenting your thoughts, okay, because your thoughts are magnetic. So that was the card that jumped out of the bunch. Then the first card that came out, I always pull 3 because 3 is the number of action. It's the number 23. That's the anchoring number. And it says here, we are excellent. Make sure that we are parenting our thoughts. Intent is so key right now, because everything is manifesting so much faster now than before. Before, we had to go through all the steps every time we wanted to bring something into our lives, and now things are much faster. The pure intent in our hearts is the key. Okay, so you could be working on manifesting something, but if it's not something that is going to benefit the collective, then it's just not gonna work out, because right now we are moving into unity consciousness. We are one with everyone. So if you have pure intent, make sure that you are always remembering what the intention is on any of the actions that you're taking day by day, so that you're anchoring that vibration together with your intent. So if you don't know why you're doing something, make sure that you get clarity. If you are just walking around without any intent, in this moment, my intention with this reading is to bring some clarity to this first day of this after the solstice, the winter solstice, and to see where we are at on the first day after, with the light of the new sun. So this is it. Make sure that you are anchoring your intents. 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is the anchor number. So that's what this is. Make sure that you see the signals to clarify your intents. Okay. The second card is the drums. The card of another 5, anchoring. And this one is, make sure that you are listening to your internal guidance. Things happen in divine timing. Sometimes they don't happen when we want them to happen, but it's because other things have to fall in place before we can receive that we wish to manifest. Okay, but make sure that you always go with your own rhythm of things. Understand that the drum is playing, and you need to go with the rhythm of divine will. Align with divine will, and things will come in when everything falls into place. That's what the drum tells you. Listen to your internal rhythm. Okay, you have to be aligned with divine will. And the last card here is truth as protection, the arrow. And number 3 is action. Make sure that you clear that throat chakra in the upper heart. That goes back again to the heart. Your throat chakra and your heart has to be aligned for you to manifest what you want now in your earth, because that is the best fuel. The most important fuel that is right now is the heart. So get out of your mind and just shoot those arrows up, and understand that as long as you're speaking your truth, that you're working from truth, nothing can happen. Whenever we say the truth, whenever we speak the truth, we don't have to remember anything. Okay, so walk your truth. If you don't resonate, if people don't resonate with your truth, they will simply fall away. That's why a lot of people, circles of community are very different now in December than the ones that were in January. Our community circles have changed drastically. From if you see your contact list for January 2018 and you compare that to December 2018, you're going to see that is very different, because maybe you started talking you through, you walk, and a lot of people just fall away because they don't resonate with the same vibe. Okay, so truth as protection. Continue building up your community, speaking your truth. When you speak your truth, you don't have to remember anything. Okay, just shoot those arrows, and they will land exactly where they're supposed to go. All right, so that was that. Thank you for coming to IxchelEnergy.com. Thank you for shares, likes, and subscribes. We are the angels. Divine blessings. Namaste.